Okay,
I
cool.
think. Okay.
Hopefully I put my phone on like where no one can call me. I think I did, yeah. Should I make sure? Fuck. Can you guys try to call
What
me?
does it do? Does it do anything?
Voice,
or-
it'll probably stop the video or no?
Yeah, but then you could start it again. You want me to call you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just good to go straight to voicemail. But this is good because I'm gonna be right here in the frame on this foreground, live.
Perfect.
So,
It's still recording there.
how
right?
is
Yeah.
it doing that?
That's cool. All right.
How about if someone calls me or texts me or something? It's not gonna interrupt it.
I just called you.
Try to text me.
I think it just sends the little notification.
I
that's
swear to
it.
God, I turned that off. Fuck.
So how long do you want video for sunrise, sunset? What's ideal?
I mean, it would be
Weekend,
cool
uh,
to
I
do
mean,
the.
would you want to come
Oh,
here for a few hours?
It didn't do shit. You're good.
so hope it doesn't like vibrate or something when someone calls and mess the frame up or.
Earthquake in that shot.
I don't really. I mean, I was thinking if we had a good sunrise
I can do
to start
sunrise.
it, but the thing is, if we started our set with a sunrise, and then my idea though is to keep the same shot.
You just go around, like flip it around. The sun's coming this way. Or how's
Well,
it work?
no, it would have to be fake, like the ocean, you know.
Oh,
Like,
gotcha.
Sorry.
oh no,
Tomorrow,
Yeah.
4:30. Doable for you or
For
practice? You want
Yeah.
5?
no, that's fine.
Which one, Sean?
4:30 is fine.
I'm already gonna be in Turlock.
I'm gonna try to work on those damn lights. Man, I swear to God, I turned my thing off where you can't call me. It's so weird.
I know. I hate when that happens.
At least John knows I'm filming this. He's the only one that would really call me a lot.
Want me to bring your drink over there so we can keep an eye on it?
What do you think as far as setup? Just in case one.
Okay. I guess I don't have any memory on mine,
Oh, then it's you don't have
but Randy does. Yeah, right here. No, I didn't bring the big one. He said, don't worry about it.
You could clamp it like on a tree, maybe.
They can just put it right there. It'll work.
Wish I was good on Photoshop and stuff like John,
I wish I was too.
because he could just make this shot even added. He could at night it would turn to stars, and just all over.
That's sick.
I could ask him how much to do if it's like if he just hooks it up. There also might be someone on Fiverr that could do that for cheap.
Yeah.
Like, not full sky reflection, just add some twinkles
Once it goes down.
and not reflections.
It's a wild spot, isn't it?
So yeah, the sunrise, I guess.
Sunrise we would get from that bluff that we're looking at. That's actually our
Palm trees are
property.
up there.
Yeah.
To
okay.
the right
That's
of the
that
palm
road,
trees.
huh?
Yeah.
Cemetery. That'd be cool. So we would see this side of Knight's Ferry, and then when we go to our second set, we'd switch to this side.
And the river lines up almost exactly the same from that spot. So that's why
Totally. And you guys could just get the shot, really.
How long do you need? Would you want?
Probably like, so our set, how
Is it
how
like as
long is
as
our
the
set?
you want?
40 minutes or something? 30 minutes?
30, 40 minutes?
Yeah, 30 minutes. And then I'll try to get our logo or something to play in between maybe,
have to get that to you.
or I could just do the Lamo logo.
Yeah, you could do that. Be fun to have our name up at some point. You should go Randy Mandy Man then Lamo.
Yeah, it'd be cool to have, get something printed, and I could tape it to my kick drum,
Yeah, that's true.
you know? I could just go print at, what's it called?
Yeah, a little paper.
Just print and just stick it on there, you know?
Okay.
I think we have the stuff, like the covered bridge, little brown
Yeah, I have
stickers.
that little covered
Yeah,
bridge
see, that'd be perfect.
Randy Mandy Band thing.
Wow, this shot is way better than I thought. Like, I had no clue, dude.
Yeah, this is a pretty spot up here.
It's just the beginning.
Some clouds on there a little bit, but it'll still be.
Oh, so this is the salmon, huh? They're dying over here?
Not
They're
yet.
Just coming up, literally. I think the river shuts down tomorrow, so you can't fish it after to get
What happens if you catch a salmon right
You have to release it.
because they have their eggs?
Yeah. And
And
they're
they're
just
probably tore back.
yeah. You can. Some of them were healthy when you go look at them, but some are already like beat up or like discolored and been fighting with other salmon the whole way up. It's like that's pretty far.
Other from the
100,
ocean?
100 miles, I think, or whatever it is.
You see that
San
cyclone
Francisco.
fence over there, Jordan?
Yeah, that fence.
That's the Yoka graveyard.
What is that?
It's
Oh,
the
the Indians? That's kind of creepy.
It is creepy. And what's even weirder is there's like a story that it's filtered down a little bit. It's like, it's not an old one. It was like from the 50s, and there was some like crazy man stone and natives and nobody talks about, like not that long ago.
Like,
That's,
but back then it was just like so racist and stuff. They were just like, fuck you. No, not tell.
but I don't know. Like that's just like,
What's his name? Remember your friend Shadrach?
yeah.
He's part of that tribe?
No, he's part of the he's
Oh, Miwok.
Apache, but he was
Okay.
like raised with the Miwok people.
Yep, we just stopped by just last week. Came from Utah.
Well, this looks like perfect, like Indian land.
Yeah, if you were native, you'd want to live here.
I think
Nice.
came down here in the wintertime and summertime they'd go up higher, but it was cooler.
I think actually the Yokuts, this was their kind of high
Yeah.
up in the canyon a little bit more, but Ripon, they would go down to Ripon. But they might have gone down to Ripon in the winter because
Ripon, huh?
it would be warmer.
Ah. And there's a little river still going through
This
there?
river.
Yeah. Can you like paddleboard right here?
Yeah, you can paddleboard from our house up to here almost. You just have to get out,
Dude,
go around this. It's a good workout. I like to get in here and swim up. There's a rapid way up there. I don't think you can see it from here, but maybe you
I
can.
see the river all the way over there.
Mhm. Yeah, it's like about to that where you can see. There's a giant rapid up there, and it's kind of fun to like canyoneer up, like climb over the rocks. And you have a wetsuit and helmet and your life
Oh,
jacket
okay.
on, and you like swim. It's a good workout, but it's like chill, you know.
Put some like ropes across just in case or something.
I flipped over a few times. Our buddy took us up there to go kayak and learn, and his first move was to like tip you over upside down in the water, learn to flip back over. And so, yeah. And his first thing was like, all right, flip over, and then you're underneath water, holding your breath, and they like come up to the front of your nose, and you're supposed to like reach up and grab and pull yourself, flip yourself back upright. That's like a rescue move. So me and Amanda are going, and he's just teaching us how to like cross. It's like a pretty big rapid. Is that a class 3 or 4?
Yeah.
It's a good one. And we were going when the water was kind of on the lower side, so it
You
wasn't
you were on
as
a
bad.
kayak?
Yeah. And there's a big ass salmon. And so the river's coming down, and we're supposed to like just go across it. Like the move was to try to get across it, and every time I went flip over, she went in the rocks a couple times. And then he's like, I mean, he's just hardcore, like super good boater, you know, like really good. And he's like telling me when I flipped over, all right, go get on top of that rock and then just slide back in the water. And it wasn't very high. It was only like 5 feet, like dropping back in. But I'm like, you have to put the skirt on. So you have like a skirt, and it's like an oval, and you clip it on the outside of the boat so it keeps the water out. So if you
Yeah.
flip over, you can flip back over and no water gets in your kayak. So I'm like, I'm gonna fucking slide off there and just flip over.
Yeah.
And I did. Flip right over. And then I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm not doing that again. I don't think I ever kayaked since. It was a little too scary
That's
for me.
with my surfing stuff. Like when I got sucked out, I used to surf so much, and I didn't understand how sucking the ocean was because it was just, and then I got sucked out.
That was kind of recently, right?
2018 probably. Like I got sucked so far. It took me like 45 minutes just to get back in. Yeah.
And you had to go sideways, I'm
I
sure.
had to go sideways, and I ended up. I was at like 30th Street and ended up all the way at like 45th Street. I went that far, but I was fighting it this way forever. Then I went this way, and I finally, thank God, this huge wave came, like the biggest wave I've ever seen in my whole life. And it came, and I was so tired. I just held onto my boards. I just remember going, pop, 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 pop. And then I was walking up the stairs to that 41st, and I was so tired. I dropped my board, broke my board.
Oh shit.
And Paul was just like laughing at me, like, "So I told you not to go out, dude." He He's like, dude, we can't go out today. We can't go out. It's too crazy. I'm like, no, dude, we drove over here. We're going out. See, I
Just
told you.
big.
Where
He's
the
just big and like just storm. He's so cute, dude. Man,
oh, Zach, he's asleep.
he looks like Amanda a lot.
He does
His
lately.
nose.
Yeah.
She's got her nose, her eyes.
Got
He
your
more
hair,
has
though.
my expressions, like.
But, you know, this little you can't tell though.
No, I think he's gonna look a lot like Randy. They have strong genes in their
Yeah.
family. Plus,
There's
mine
some
and
lot there, some
mine and
lot more.
Ryan's baby pictures looked a lot alike, which is weird. We like actually looked a lot alike as babies.
That was weird.
You guys look a lot like you and Ryan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was. I didn't think we looked that close, but yeah, people confusing us.
Especially because you both played music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hopefully it'll peek through that cloud here pretty soon.
Looks pretty solid though, huh?
I thought we were gonna get it, but that looks like it rolled in.
It's still really pretty though.
It'll be great, and like maybe there's some stuff we can enhance, you know. And I don't know, are we gonna leave it like this? Should we make it look grainy? Like, I don't know.
Whatever. you
This is
said.
gonna probably look the most epic with the fog and the lights, you know.
Did you find your fog machine?
Yeah, so if you don't have a fog, you can't see the lights. So the fog just really like makes it just
Like enhances.
yeah, because then you could see the direction all the way
yeah.
into the crowd. This, you know, like a laser.
That is.
You
cool.
did find it?
I couldn't find my ground fog, but I have it. Just a regular fog that'll work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that I use for the Goodbye Light show. But I need to figure out how to run it on DMX too, where it turns on when we need to turn on and stuff. But I just there's like this thing I have to buy on Amazon. It's like it'll turn anything into DMX. It'll just turn stuff off.
You're
and on.
cutting
Right.
close on getting your stuff from Amazon, but you know you can send it to like Randy was saying you can send your stuff to Rite Aid and it'll get there in like 2 days.
Oh really?
Yeah. Is it
Well,
Rite
it's because
Aid?
we live in the country, but I'm
Yeah,
sure
maybe you get it
if it's Turlock,
faster.
it's probably.
Well, I always, you know what's weird is if I ship stuff to Lamo, they know our hours, so they deliver early. So we close at 2. So I ship
That's cool.
everything to Lamo, and I'm never home, but I'm pretty sure if not, I'll just run the fog machine. I ran it while I was playing drums with Goodbye Light, and it's fine. It's right when I knew it was gonna be epic, turn that thing on, dude, and just boom.
What is the fog? Is it dry ice?
It's like some kind of chemical that was probably horrible for us.
So put it real close to Amanda. So
Yeah.
she can just-
No, we're outside though. That's why the fog. If it's windy, the fog machine's useless. You know. It's like-
Right.
that's
Just
why
takes it
outdoor
away.
festivals you never see like. The best is this stuff called what's it called? It's like mist. There's a name for it. Haze.
Okay.
And it just goes in the air. You don't even notice it until you turn lights on, and all of a sudden it's like laser beams. Like all the churches use that. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
But outside it's useless.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't work at all because the wind. But look, there's like no wind today.
Still.
It's nice.
Man, I'm waiting for that just to punch through and just get a nice lens flare. What is that on the lens? That white thing? White ball.
To the right?
It's just a picture. Your picture button. If you want to take
Oh,
a
okay.
picture while you're filming.
Man, I'm so bummed Talon stayed today because he wanted to see Tame Impala. He would have lost his shit.
I guess I'm bummed he has to leave.
Well, you know, like there's not really any place like this. This is like very, very like. I mean, there's places, but
For around here.
like he thinks of Turlock, like what a shithole, you know. Like if he
Yeah.
only knew this is like 45 minutes, like he would lose his shit.
And this is pretty, and this is epic with the bridge, okay? But if you go up into the canyon where the Back to the Future stuff is, you're
There's
in
a
a
cool
different
waterfall
world.
too. It's the dam, but it
I've
looks like
seen that waterfall too. People that
Good wind.
they paddleboard. There's some videos online.
Oh really?
It's like this is in Night
He's
Safari.
he's talking about the dam. There's another one that people don't know about because it only runs when it rains.
No, it's a little one off the side. Like
No, it's not little.
okay, then that's different.
It's-
No, I'm saying Goodwin.
Oh, you're talking about Goodwin.
He's probably talking
He's
about
talking
Tolik.
about
It's
Table
Tolik.
Mountain.
It's Tolik.
Yeah. Okay. This is different. I guarantee. I've never seen it on social media before.
Which one are you talking about?
Owl Creek. Yeah.
That's cool.
Dude, Tolik's the most gorgeous lake I've ever seen. Like with the canyon, like how it's just nested. And, like my buddy Jason has a house there.
Really?
He's always trying to get me to go. To that.
Jason who?
Jason Veras, you know my buddy.
It's a
Mm.
cool little spot on the
I don't know.
summertime to go swim and get on boats and
He has like 4 paddle boards, 2 boats.
yeah.
But he's getting divorced right now.
That sucks.
losing everything. He's so bummed. Are those clouds on the bottom too?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna punch through here.
Wow, that's not- I thought that was the sky for a second, but that wouldn't make any sense.
We can come back.
This is still really pretty, and that lens flare you were getting in the beginning was pretty rad.
I could ask John if he could just add some kind of sun.
What's neat is over that cargo container, you can see that it's starting to get
Oh,
real
I do see that.
pink.
Wow.
That's kind of a neat thing.
Maybe it'll kind of just translude the whole shot.
Yeah, look, it's
That's getting brighter.
Because those peak colors are what really cut through, and it's just gorgeous. Then I could play that off on the lights too. Use the same kind of colors. And
Very-
it feels like this 3D thing.
it is getting brighter. Look.
That is crazy, huh?
That is weird right there.
Hmm.
There's no wind to move the clouds.
They're far off too. They're like those
I mean,
are those
that's
clouds
where
are
they're
like over Pleasanton, you know. It is gonna be. That's pretty though. You could see it a little bit on the shot.
Mostly, like that reflection off the water would be really cool to get. Like, if somehow John could add just some of that. Or,
You can see it real good in the shot. I don't know if that matters.
people are, they're just gonna, it's gonna add a lot to, just be this nice, like, people don't notice it, they feel it though, that's the best.
Yeah, those little things that just accent all of it. All of it sounds really cool.
Yeah, it was good by Alec. People were taking photos behind it. They just loved it so much. It was like after we were done, everyone was like, as a backdrop, like you felt like you were in Hawaii. We did the whole tiki drinks, all the food was Hawaiian.
I saw
We
the
got a
setup video. I was
lei.
like, what? Everything is just ridiculously on point here, man. It was.
We
legit.
really killed it right that day. But one thing I remember is I have these ship kind of like boardwalky light stands that we built for Goodbye Elliott for the highlights. But I don't know if you have anything that's like this high.
I
Two
got-
of them.
I got two of them.
We have two lamps about this high. They're
They'd have to
single
be, like,
poles.
Pretty like sturdy to hold my big lights though.
Oh.
So the lights would sit on them and they would go crazy.
Oh, you need stands?
Oh, I have some in my house. Never mind. I have two speaker stands we can use that are super low profile.
I have other stands too, or speaker stands.
But we use like props, which is you just add it a little bit.
Yeah.
Like
Now it
But
adds so much more.
it's
You're
kind of
like,
hard with the timeline to set up to get crazy and do tons of props.
Yeah, right. No, I think what's happening,
It'll be
cool
fine, yeah.
regardless. Yeah.
Jennifer Alsip just wrote me like, "Hey, is there any tickets left? Me and my husband want to go."
Yeah, right.
No, I'm dead serious.
The actress?
No, Jennifer Alsip, is that her name?
Oh, I was thinking of
Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
Oh God, I would have been gone already. guys.
Jennifer
Yeah.
Alsap.
I would have turned the AC low and prayed she came.
The Alsaps.
Yeah,
Okay,
but they're
my-
not gonna buy a ticket.
I don't.
That's
Who
expensive.
knows? Yeah.
Only people that have like
Yeah, no.
been to Lamo buy the ticket. Like I met a guy at Shea Root, that's where she works. He came to the last one and he bought tickets for this one too. He's got high rollers in that place.
Yeah, I bet. How
You cool if a deer walked in front of the shot. So
they're actually like turkeys. See that road going up? There's like a gate. It's real hard to see the like you see little things move on the ground. It's hard to see, but there's probably like 5 or 6 of them.
there was some deer at Seascape. We went to Seascape and they were just like hanging out. Wow, man, these things. They're coming up to condos, like their back door and stuff. So they're so
Tame deer.
domesticated.
I know they get in the areas around here too. They get in town a lot because there's mountain lions. So that's why some of them will stay in town because they kind of feel protected. But they've seen mountain lions in town. Like they definitely go over this area, and the closest house is like right there. They've seen them
Well, that's
in their
scary.
backyard. So they,
No.
and then across the river where we are on the other side, they've seen them. Up on the hill, they've seen them. I still haven't seen one.
Wow, so that's not gonna cut through. Dang.
No, but it did do a cool little pink thing on there.
It looks a little different. The shot looks more animated.
Been
Right.
going for 20 minutes. Yeah, yeah. The shot looks fantastic still. Like
And maybe John could just add some kind of lens flares and stuff like that. And, you know,
I mean,
just to,
literally,
Oh
even
my
if
God,
it's
it's
just
gorgeous.
that, it's still
Yeah.
really cool.
oh my God, yeah.
And you could, what if you slow that down? Like, what if you,
You could, but I'm shooting, I think 30 frames per second. It would have
Uh-huh.
been better to shoot 60 frames per second.
oh, if we were gonna
But it's
slow it
okay,
down.
like,
Okay.
because our style's like kind of old school, so I'm not,
Yeah.
I don't know, do we want to look so clean? But it just looks so cool when it's just crisp. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
I
feel
think
like
leave
you're
it
there.
crisp. I like crisp.
It
It
looks
just look good.
beautiful.
It's Knight's Ferry,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, where do you want
There's
your...
Randy's shot. Look, you can see.
See, that's cool too.
Yours is way better, but the
This would be a great lyric video to release too.
yeah,
And add some lyrics in front of it. Like.
yeah, that's good.
So this is a good shot, and then we could also do the. I think if we just got the sunrise and this, and then we got it like.
Okay, cool.
Unless you
other
guys
side
want to
you-
come back and get a better sunset, but I think it's fine.
This one's great.
No one cares.
I think it's beautiful, even though it didn't do what we thought. It's still really pretty. The reflections on the water
That's
have
just
been
so
epic.
gorgeous.
Yeah, and if we go another 15 minutes, you know, you'll have 35 minutes.
Yeah.
So, and it'll be light another 15 minutes.
Oh, see that pink went away.
Yep.
What the heck?
But
Those
this-
clouds rolled in quick.
This is gonna get. See, it's gonna get some color on it. I mean, that's not in the shot, but the corner of it is.
It's
And
crazy
maybe
how
that
wide that is.
stuff right there will get weird.
What were you gonna say, Jordan? You gonna say something?
I don't know.
Sunrise. So we'll do the.
Oh yeah, so if you got like 40 minutes of sunrise, or you know, what time's the sunrise? Like pretty late these days. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's not almost
like
till like
6:30.
7 or something. I go to work and it's not even up yet. And I get there like at 7.
That's why Talon, even if he came, he'd have to leave. He has to return his lens by 11 in LA. Yeah, I'm gonna take this shot, then I'll go check it out at Lamo, and with the projection, make sure the ratio. I don't have to get a different screen.
7:30 is sunrise.
Wow, it's so late.
So if I go
Wow.
6:30,
Time's gonna fall back this weekend too.
or if I go
Yeah.
7 o'clock to 7 or to 8,
Yeah, that'd be
we
plenty.
have to switch phones.
We go. Wait, we have a. Also, I could even come on like Tuesday and shoot.
We can come. Yeah, or we could even come up here too and just come for a
It's
sun.
not gonna be up here. We're gonna do it from over there.
No, redo this one. Is that what you mean?
Oh no, he's saying sunrise.
Yeah, if we do want to get the.
I don't think we need to redo this one, do you?
I just if you want the sun. You know,
I like it. I like
Yeah,
the
the
way
thing
it
is, so this
looks.
will be playing during
second set.
complete darkness, pretty much.
Yeah, so it's gonna.
So
look
it
really
will
cool.
pop still, but I'll ask John if he could add some stuff. Maybe, who knows? Like, it's cool when it gets totally dark, and then you have stars, but we'd have to be here forever for that. We could do that another time, I guess.
That's cool too.
That's the epic part when it's like this, and then it gets so dark, and all of a sudden just
Stars.
a million
and it's like
stars,
the Milky Way
and it's
coming
during the end of
through.
our set.
That's right.
Oh, dude, it's like, it's cool, dude. We bought like a $5,000 projector for the Goodbye Light Show and returned it, and then a $2,000 screen. So
That screen looked huge.
It's fucking huge.
Holy shit.
This one I have is like 2 feet smaller. It's still pretty big, but the other one was like amazing. But I'm gonna try it out, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna order the other screen because it'll come real quick. The other screen's the same size as the Valiant one, so I need like sandbags or something to make sure it doesn't fall over. It's not as sturdy as the Good Valley one. So I'm gonna, when I rent the stage, I'm gonna see if he'll lend some sandbags to the guy. I'm picking up the stage Thursday, so, or the drum riser.
So Thursday night we can come over and help if you need sound or you said you're hooking up just the speakers
Well,
or you what's your
I don't know. I was talking to Matt. He said we should just load up the van with everything on Thursday and just don't worry about it. Everyone gets some good rest, and then just like show up at like 3 and just go to town. Because I mean, if I set up the speakers, that only saves us like what?
a couple minutes?
Yeah, it's kind of silly. But if you guys want to bring your speakers though, and we could do 4 mains,
Yeah.
or if you guys just want another monitor, I only have 4 speakers.
Yeah, I'll bring them just if you whatever you need them for. Just-
Monitors.
Yeah,
Probably
so we
have
could just
2
use it for
for us.
monitors. So I set up mine on a stand, my K8, and I shoot it towards me and John right here. and it just spreads nicely. So you guys could even hear that behind you. But
Yeah.
we have a legit sound guy, so we're gonna sound good. Like it's gonna be good. That's what's up.
It's been too long.
It's been a long time, but yeah, and I'll try to print that kick drum thing, and I'll put a light on it too, so it'll just.
Where do you go? Is there a spot in Turlock?
Yeah, I just go to Kinko's and
Alright.
because I do all my minis there and stuff. They're super cheap.
Yeah. Last time I went, I had to go to the place in McHenry Village in Modesto, and I printed something for school, and the lady like totally did the math wrong. Like charged me. It was only supposed to be like $15, and she charged me like $1.20. And I was like, at first she told me how much it was per foot, because I did these big posters for my room with like an essay, introductory and conclusions, and she's like, oh yeah, it's this much per foot, and then I'm doing the math, and I'm like, isn't it supposed to be this much? And she's like, no, it's supposed to be this much. And I'm like, well, I thought it's this much per square feet.
Like, I'm a teacher, I'm not stupid. But, hey,
But then she
trying
gives
to
me the
play
bill,
dumb.
and I told her, and I was like, I don't know if this is right. She said, no, it's right. I'm like, I didn't want to make her feel bad, because I like said it 3 times. I'm like, all right, I'll pay your $1.20.
that's definitely wrong.
Because it was like 5 big posters, and it was nothing fancy. I had like color on them, but it wasn't. It was just regular print, nothing fancy.
Yeah, that's,
So I'm like, yeah, it should have been a little more than that.
was it on that really, really thin paper, almost like butcher
Yeah,
paper?
yeah.
That big printer that does that. Yeah, Chandler, I haven't. Is he excited for the show? He hasn't.
Yeah.
He's
Text
super
me right now.
excited.
He probably wants me to play with him. I'm like having a full band.
I don't know. I was gonna see if you wanted to jam with us too. Hop
That
up on
would be
electric.
super
If I just bring
Some
another amp.
banjo or something too.
Oh, that hell yeah. I don't know if he has any of that stuff though.
He
could probably
doesn't.
get
He's using our guitar. We have a banjo.
But it doesn't plug in.
And I grew up 57.
You have man. I'm sure you can get it from.
I bought 2 like
Hendrix and Jordy would have banjo guitar for sure.
I have 2 speaker stands for amps from little ones. So
Those are nice.
that's always a big issue. I'm like, dang. I want some of this color more over here.
I know, right? Just still a beautiful shot, but
John
Nice.
might be able to just to add like a sun going down.
just track it. And
Yeah, I don't know how he would do it, but he might be able to. Or someone on Fiverr if he's too busy.
that's crazy what they can do with that stuff.
Ours was wild looking, dude.
And yours was the sun, rising sunset, and
Yeah.
over the ocean.
In the same thing. And there's like a palm right here next to me in the shot.
Oh, so yours is like the whole like side
I
view.
think so. I can't remember exactly, but
That's sick.
we had to actually switch it though in our second set to 19. And it was like, boom. It was such a good. He had such a good idea. I was like, man, that's a great idea. Like,
That whole thing you get, the whole setup was just.
it's what we've always wanted to do because all our favorite bands have lights and fog, like Shiny Toy Guns. That makes the band. They can't sing live, which I don't really care because I'm a drummer. I just like the hooks
Music.
and stuff and the music. And she's so hot, Lucy. But man, when you have that and then the lights and everything, it's just like.
It just adds.
Oh
Now I
my
get it, the vibe of what that stuff creates. Been to a few shows like that where you just like,
Yep.
all it gets all the feelings.
You know, we didn't put into account talking in between songs a little bit. Or just like switches and stuff. We might need a little more of a, or cut a song, or I guess we'll see it during practice.
I undershot the songs a little bit because of that. Like I know that
Okay.
16 songs is actually a full hour,
So we're definitely with,
and we have 15 songs total.
okay, so it was already kind of put in.
Kind of.
15 songs with both sets.
Yeah, kind of. But honestly, it's been taking us longer because we've been, I don't know. So we'll have to see. But playing to the click, we won't extend anything, or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So
Just the in-betweens.
How do you do that in between? You just
I
put
do-
space.
I won't do
I'll
too
just
much.
You
stop.
just pause.
I'll just stop and eventually if we start doing shows like this though, we'll build really cool, really
Transitions.
transition things.
Yeah.
So
With keys and stuff.
yeah,
Or,
yeah, or like your bow,
Yeah.
you know, and then there's a cue, and then we all come in and just it's so Well, it's so much brighter on it because the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
I like it just as is. You don't even have to put John to it unless you're super disappointed. But I think it looks great.
No, I'm not.
It's impressive just what it is. You know, it's pretty.
And it's this time of year, you know. It's just,
It's
People-
beautiful up here in the spring when these hills turn all green. They're just wildflowers. Like all these are covered with wildflowers. It's super beautiful. All the poppies.
do people like kayak down? On the,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
start. Is there somewhere they can go in down over there?
So up by Goodwin Dam, where they would have pushed off the wagon on the movie, up down there. There's like from there down to here is class 4 or 5 with one portage. So rafters will, and then the booze cruise rafters and kayakers generally start
That's
below.
too crazy over there.
It's crazy.
They're actually doing it. Did you see all the boats in town last night?
They did.
Rafts. So I imagine they're running the canyon
I think that the whitewater people are doing
up here, though, right?
training. I don't know.
Well,
what
I
it
don't know.
is.
Well, they have a raft. That's why I figured they were
Mhm.
doing the canyon.
The other night they were down at Russian while we were in bed. They were doing night training.
Yeah, I could do some like greens, some dark greens, some yellow, some pinks. You know, for the lights, and then for the big hits, I'll just do the brightest white. And that's what just kills people's eyes. Just whoa. And then I
Punches
they flash
through.
really quick and stuff. Oh, it's so sick. The strobes.
So do you listen?
Don't
Basically,
strobe it
just have
out
to
too
listen to
much,
the
you're all
song
good.
and then like.
I'll go have a seizure.
Well, you want them to see the lights.
Okay, good.
So you have to just basically listen to the song and program.
So I have a MIDI track underneath all of our tracks, and I'm just gonna go through this. Each movement you have to program. So
We have 4 lights.
I have 4 lights, yeah. So 2 of them will be doing the same thing. Because the outside ones will be going opposite of each other, and the inside ones will be together. Or they're both opposite, yeah. And then it'll be like, the verses they'll just chill. Chorus they might do a little twist or something, really. But it's all the tempos, the speed is the tempo of the song. So it's, you know, the song's like, you know, I'm tired of smoking. The light's gonna or something. Or
Yeah, it's
like,
kind of matching the.
that's the hard part. So you have to program. But I'm just gonna try to do something just quick for this show because there's no way I'll have enough time. Like, it's just,
Yeah, so don't kill yourself. The lights in general are awesome. And
I didn't know how lights work. I thought there's like a little knob you twist or something to like. But no, you like tell. It's all you're doing with the lights is telling it to go from position to position and how quickly to do it. So there's no like knob or anything or like. But better programs have like templates and stuff. But mine doesn't have that. Maybe a lot quicker with the template. He's sleeping, huh? Is he out for the night then?
Wake up at, he'll get home and he'll be awake. He just wakes up and eats.
Does he go back to sleep then?
Yeah, but he's been waking up every 2 hours. Go to bed at 10, wake up at midnight, 2, 4, 6.
So it's a lot, right?
And sometimes she's just kind of like handing him to me, like, take him. Because he'll just cry, like she'll have to like set him up to burp him, and he's just like, I don't do that one.
Usually I'm already like awake for 20 minutes or half hour by the time I'm getting into you.
Dude, I remember those
This is a
days.
cry the whole time.
We went to my parents last night, and he cried literally the whole drive home for like 20 minutes, like gas. And just
Gosh. That's the worst.
I'm so sad.
It gives her anxiety too.
And then even when we got home, and she like let's give him a bath, and she fed him, and started to calm down, and finally gave him a bath.
I used to like set up like that program for Scarlett. Just that. Oh yeah.
Milk.
Don't look at me,
That's
Mom.
that winery you guys played?
Yeah.
Is it cool or no?
It is cool. No, it's cool. It's just we never put up on the
Everyone's below. There's like no interaction. There's a bunch of people moving.
It's a good way to get people to ignore you completely.
I mean, we'd have to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
It's kind of different, but it's.
Your brightness might just be turned down on your phone.
That probably is, yeah.
'Cause that shot's pretty cool too.
Your camera, you just see so much crazier though.
Yeah, those new cameras are wild. Man, there's a little glimpse of hope there. Well, the sun, is the sun already gone?
So,
And we only have a small window.
You got 35 minutes. We've got another 5 minutes. You have 40 or even 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is fine too. I'll try to, you sent me the set list too, right? Yeah.
That night, yeah.
Yeah. So that'll be good too. Make sure I put everything in order. Cool to have a couple songs done before practice, you know, hopefully.
You and Erica or what?
Nah, just friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's like, she probably would. But,
Well, I was like feeling the vibes the other night. I was like,
Were you
"Oh,
really?"
I wonder if they're like into each other a little bit.
I mean, we haven't really done anything. We've like done a little bit. We're just friends, really.
Yeah.
I'm just working on getting in shape, and then I'm gonna be back in the game. You know, about 6 months, I'll be back to the heartbreaker, or the one that gets his heart broken. I mean,
Nathan,
the guy that dates I call them stray dogs. I like the stray dogs. I'll find another stray dog to adopt.
Don't be saying that shit now. Come on.
Well, that's who I date, the stray dog.
Hey, you don't have to though. You're different than the last time you had a girlfriend. Like you're different right now.
Maybe, yeah.
No, you are.
You think so?
Yeah, you've grown up a lot
No,
since
no.
the last. Who was the last girl you dated? Was it Crystal?
No, Lauren, kind
Oh, Lauren. Yeah. You call that dating?
of. No. She wanted to. I was like, we're just having fun. I hope that projector can do this shot and be the right like height and width. You know, that's my thing. The ratio and stuff.
right.
It might cut some of our shot off to fill it up. You know. Whatever. we'll
How'd
have
you
to
do on yours? You just did photo or
I
film?
don't know. John did everything. So. God, it was so cool. We did like so many cool props on the stage. It was like.
I was so bummed we not make that show.
Super bumpy.
I was sad you guys weren't there too. I was like,
I
man.
just want to go with COVID and all, but it's just affect everybody.
Yeah.
Then
See
you're
that?
an asshole.
Yeah, Venus.
Oh yeah, I saw that from Santa Cruz last night. Super bright.
Jupiter.
Where are you pointing, Randy?
One that's kind of poking through. It's not as bright.
I do not see what you're talking.
I don't have those kind of eyes.
Yeah, neither. Oh, I see it now. Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh my god, how do you even...
You hear that, Jordan?
Is that a freaking coyote?
Owl, great horn owl.
Oh.
Excited.
When we would go this late to the Back to the Future area where they filmed it, all over there, and there was like coyotes everywhere. It's freaking scary.
Oh yeah.
Are they aggressive or no?
Not really.
Not here. They're smaller, but I know like if you get to Tahoe or the bigger areas.
I mean,
they're bigger like wolves almost. They're like
yeah, they're
bigger
aggressive there.
coyotes.
A gang of dogs is always aggressive. Any
Yeah, that's true.
gang of dogs is always a kind of aggressive, but there aren't any like recorded attacks of them attacking people.
I saw a video of this one going after a mountain lion up in Yosemite. It was but there was a whole they'd only showed one, and so the one was trying to like lure the mountain lion in, and then the other
No.
pack. So it's like,
Sneaky.
and this guy's sitting there filming it. It's like right in the valley, and there's like some structure, and the guy's like, "Oh, this is crazy," and the coyote starts running after the mountain lion. It's like twice as small as the mountain lion, running right towards it. And this mountain lion's like, "Fuck!" And he like jumps up in this tree for a few minutes and just looking down. The coyote kind of wanders away and he jumps down and starts going, and then the coyote like full board runs at him, and then he hops up on this fence, and he's like super close to the guy, like here to that tree, and the mountain lion's up there, and he's like, "Oh my god, the mountain lion's right there!" And then all of a sudden the coyote like slowly walks away, and then you see like 4 or 5 of them come out of the forest, like moving, and they just kind of take off. And it's
So
like,
they knew they didn't.
yeah, they're definitely aggressive like that.
So like if they would do that to a cow, like it's weird to me that there aren't any human attacks, because I feel like if they were like, if they do that to a cow or they would do that to
I
a
think they're just
mountain
more
lion, like
familiar, you know,
yeah,
with the animal. The
yeah, where
animal,
they're kind of
seeing-
like, ooh,
They're probably, what is
humans."
that? Yeah. Like
Yeah.
sharks, they don't like us. They think we're something else and they bite us and they just leave.
Yeah, they don't like eat people generally speaking.
Look at that shot. Or that, up there, there's like a big old chemtrail. You see that?
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's
That's
a dark one.
dark. Weird looking.
Like some of these are smog their friggin' plane.
the old jet, 1970.
But look, Jordan, you didn't end up dating her. You were like, not stray dog. You called stray dog, and you were like, I'm out. See,
Yeah,
you did. That's what I'm saying.
There's hope.
There's hope. Shut up. I think you're gonna. I kind of feel like your next one's gonna be like. Don't let anybody listen to this conversation while you're editing this video.
Well,
Um,
John probably listened to it. Hi, John. This will probably be playing while we're playing, but it'll be like, because it'll be reversed. It'll be like where no one's at. Like, who's talking to me?
Jesus, I hope it doesn't.
Out of the projector.
That would be horrible.
No, I could turn the sound off. Actually.
Make sure you do.
We didn't say anything bad. Just stray dogs. Krista's not gonna be there. Last text I got from her was "Leave me alone." I was like, "You're fucking crazy, dude." Dude, Jeremy almost died.
I
COVID.
know, it's.
Fuck.
I
He couldn't
saw
get my
that.
pool for like ever. So he said he's closing his business. So I hired a new company. And he's like, "Hey, I'm coming back." I'm like, "Oh shit."
I
Poor
saw his buddy,
Jeremy.
that David Heft guy. At the
Oh, yeah,
interview,
April.
He was talking about him. Yeah, he wasn't doing very good. I was like, no way. He hit me.
It looks so much lighter here.
It's wild, dude.
Yeah, it's
This looks
cool.
more of a like representation.
I mean, that's not like we can keep rolling on this. We have lives to get back and stuff. It won't be bad. Might get the stars after all.
There's one star. Is that star in the shot now?
No, it's not.
It will, like, in an hour. It follows the sun, so.
Ah, smart guy.
It's really close to it, actually, though. Like, if you look, it's not that far out of the shot. It took me a minute to get oriented, but
Once the sun's gone, but then there's still that little like shimmer on the water. That's the best.
What are you doing? What's your hand out already? Jack is too big.
Hi.
He said, ooh, don't you milk me, Mom.
Goober. How your life was just sitting around sucking on titties?
He, like, kicked me hard in the balls the other day for the first time. I was like, almost dropped me. So I was like, dude.
He got you for the first time. You should write that in his baby book. It's hella funny.
In California as well. I was in Santa Cruz till like almost 2. And got here, yeah, 2:30 actually. Look at where I'm at now. It's like, what the hell?
And I thought that when we just went on that driving trip because we went to like a few different states and it's like, oh, we were in Mexico yesterday.
That's crazy. You guys are crazy.
Oh,
Contained too, that's wild.
yeah.
We should go. We should go. That should be like a tour wrap for us. Like we should take a week.
Wait,
or
where in
2
Mexico
weeks.
did you go? Cabo?
Puerto Penasco, which is Rocky Point. It's like
like-
it's a white person town. Like, you know, it's like one of those like
Tourist,
yeah, it's just started becoming very
Resorts
tour. They just put
Yeah,
in
we stayed in
resorts
the
in the
Cabo
last like 7
resort.
years. Like
How cheap was the resort? It's crazy.
it wasn't.
It was
Really?
expensive.
Yeah, it was
My mom
expensive.
spent like
A lot.
Some of those places are so
My brother
all
bailed.
inclusive.
Our room was like bigger than our house. It was like
That's huge.
beautiful.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, it was. Swim up bar, all the fun stuff, you know, like. But we didn't really. We went to the beach, you know. We're like,
Yeah,
And her
smells like chlorine. Let's get out of here.
and her aunt stayed right next door in like it's an RV. It was like right on the beach. So people
They
just built
have an
RVs
RV there.
to live there.
It's like us.
Yeah, yeah.
Good. You've been so good.
half smile, half sad.
Hi.
I want attention. Okay, there you are. I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
We got a pumpkin roll this weekend too.
I thought that was already. No?
It's first weekend in November usually.
Oh my god.
Someday.
Oh my god.
Does it go down your right there where you guys live, or is it-
Just right down the street, right in front of.
Yeah, you should come.
It's crazy. I've never been to that.
It's
pretty
really fun.
People just drink out in the street and they close off the roads and they just.
Just say screw it.
roll
When is that
pumpkin
though?
Sunday.
Oh, Sunday.
all day.
Yeah, so it should be like.
Is the River Edge
show-
open?
Yeah.
Yep.
It'll be like show debriefing.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Man, I wish Salam would come to the show. He would have such a good time. Dude, the Freimeyers, they don't live there anymore, huh?
no, they do.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
I saw him at a show. And I said hi to him. I don't think he remembered me.
Phil.
Oh, now John's calling you, but the shot's still going, so.
God, John. You know I'm filming. Come on, sweetie. Oh, see, it did something. See that? It kind of made it like not as bright.
Or is it just not as bright?
No, like
You saw it shift?
yeah, I feel like damn.
You still recording?
Yep.
Or am I wrong?
I
maybe?
think you're wrong, but I'm not sure.
Why would it switch though?
Yeah.
Maybe the vibration, like
I think we just lost some serious light. Like, look, it's really dark.
you could like see the lights in the house up there.
Just calling the game. Do you want to call him back on my phone? Do you know his number by heart?
No.
Can you see that star in there?
Not yet.
I don't think it's doing anything to the shot actually. It's not on vibrators for you to hear it.
Yeah.
Because he thinks I turned my phone off.
Oh.
I mean, why would you not?
Yeah.
Gosh. I should have just switched it right when I thought. Just switched it, made sure, you know.
I mean, I wouldn't remember to do that, but I'm not not good.
It's gonna be okay though, because it's gonna be projected.
gonna be
so if it's
fine.
not perfectly. Sorry, I forgot your breath.
I don't care.
Hovering.
I don't care. You get to a point where you're just like, just
Yeah.
have your boobs out all the
Yeah.
time. You don't even know anymore.
Ona's girlfriend, she's like.
Oh yeah, I've
hardcore.
seen her. I've seen her.
She's
racked.
like trying to make a statement though.
She has some big boobs.
Yeah, she's got big, nice, fake boobs.
They're fake?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, no wonder. I was like, okay. Look at what's that road over there?
Where that car is?
Yeah.
That would be near Benny's house. Or that's Carl's driveway.
I've
One or
never
the
been to
other.
Denny's.
I think that's way on the hill over there.
Yeah, it could be Cody's house. I've never been to Benny's, and he's not really doing it anymore because he's,
Old.
yeah.
When is the River's Edge open these days? Not Sundays, huh?
Sundays till 3.
Okay.
They're closed Monday, Tuesday.
I haven't been there since.
The fun
Yeah, we
thing
went
is
there.
when Debbie closes and then hangs out.
Yeah.
That's like, he's just doing it. He's going like this.
Give me that.
See? Crazy.
Motorboating you, mom.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for what we're doing, this will be crazy.
I think it's gonna be epic.
So crazy.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
We probably got enough, or do you guys want to wait? Let me see.
Whatever you think.
It's
time
at
wise.
50 minutes, which is like
It's probably good, huh?
tons, yeah. We could wait like maybe,
What are you doing, crazy?
we could wait 2 more minutes,
Okay,
because it might get way darker by then. 'Cause
it's
it's
gonna.
like,
You might see some stars.
I mean, if you guys want to wait, I don't care. I have
Yeah, we're
nothing,
chill.
so.
You gotta do lights.
I do have to do the lights, yeah, but that'll be, hopefully I don't run any hiccups and it'll be like, they're so complicated.
What are you doing?
I might have to call my buddy. If I can't figure something out, just wait till tomorrow to do 'em.
Well, like I said, just keep it easy. I mean, if anything.
This is like the last
Lights.
3 songs, right? Be fun.
That would be kind of cool, yeah. Just to.
Like start at the end and work, you know, that
That's
way.
good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, our encore
It's
song
harder.
is mine. Don't forget that. That's probably like at the end of the list. But then those 3 songs,
I have the track for that one too.
yeah, you should have all the tracks.
Quick, you should hear those other ones, see how they turned out.
You gonna take a little break for a second, motorboat?
ever seen him do that. He's like, no,
No, that's the first time he's done that. It's funny.
no, it's funny. Yeah,
He's
you're
like,
He didn't want any more. He just want to have some fun.
he's got a
he was
fart.
just
I love when they burp.
There's a bird
like
call.
when he just project out.
Oh, yeah.
This outfit you got's crazy. Yeah, you got a crazy outfit on. You dressing in your pajamas, going out in your puffy.
Be able to wear that to the snow this year.
Who's dressing you?
I wonder if we should have got more sky.
I know. I was.
Now looking at, well, no, because I'm going to be blocking the bottom. So,
Okay, so actually it's perfect on.
but if we would have got more sky, it might have been more like,
Dramatic.
yeah.
That's a fart. That's a fart. It's not the bad thing. It just kind of hurts
Did he
for
fart?
a second.
It's just, when he's crapping too, they're just so projectile because he's only going to the bathroom like once a week or every
Dang.
12 days. I think in Mexico, when on our trip, he only pooped once,
No.
Mm-hmm.
and it was like when we left the Grand Canyon to her aunt's house. It was like a 7-hour drive, and he literally cried almost the whole time. Like, man, we were both just kind of like at ends. Like, what do? We pull over, and she feeds him, and then he just cries.
So he had like an opposite.
He was just, I think he was getting ready to shit, and so everything was
Oh,
just
that's
like
right, yeah.
working its way out, and then he pooped the next day.
Did he feel great?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, where's your hat at?
It's full now.
Where's your hat?
You guys ever go to the Roadhouse over there? I think I've been there once.
He really wants us to play.
Really?
Yeah, he's always wanted us to play. I just don't like playing around. Yeah, I mean the food is so bad.
Really?
Just
Everything
diner,
is
like
so
greasy
bad.
diner
It's like
food.
some of the worst greasy. It's not even good greasy diner food. It's like bad.
I've been eating so clean that it doesn't matter where I go because I just get like a salad and some chicken.
Yeah, but you can fuck that up.
You can't.
Who's that?
And it
Is that
could
Jordan?
be way
You looking at
worse, but
Jordan? Yeah, or not? But he's really sweet. Like.
Is it the same dude that's
Manny?
always owned it? or-
Yeah.
yeah, he's super nice.
He seems to do well there. He seems always busy.
So busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my dad used to go there back in the day.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's cheaper, so it's not people. Yeah, it's cheap.
There's like
It's like
slivers and
Edge.
stuff.
Mhm.
There's little kids in my class. He's a 7th grader.
He's so funny.
Yeah, he's super.
He's super confident. You know, like how you were saying that stuff that his dad was saying. I'm like, you know what? I don't think he needs to worry about him at all. That kid just needs to be encouraged in the gifts that he has. Like he's gonna
Right.
be petite, sure, but like he is
Mighty with
super confident. Yeah. When all the kids were like teasing him about, he was talking to the baby, and he was getting a really good response out of the baby, and they were like, Julie, Julie, and he's like, shh, and he just kept doing what he, you know. I was like, no, this kid knows. This kid's got game.
I felt bad the other day. I had made him like cry. I didn't make him, but he started crying because he's like always in his little bubble, and he like never hears. And so like I ring my little gong, and even the kids are like, Julian, be quiet. And my
Like his
class is
son
like
or
so
something?
quiet. Yeah, this is his kid, 7th grader. And
Really good.
like he had a paper fell off his desk, and I was just like, hey Julian, can you pick that up? And he thought I said something else. And he's like, no. And I was like, what? And he like, we both were on different pages, but he was like talking back to me, and I was like, dude, like, why are you saying that? So I went over to him like quietly and said something, and then I literally sent him to the office because he like said three things to me, and I was like,
He
man,
just heard you wrong.
yeah, I'm like,
Does he have a hearing problem?
no, but he just
He's space cadet.
he's like just disrespecting me, and the kids were kind of looking like, and they even said, Julian, what are you doing? And I was like, hey, just go to the office for a second. And so then I go in there, I text Amy and let her know, hey, I sent him to the office, blah blah blah. So she's like, well, he doesn't want to come back yet. That he was crying, so I went in and talked to him.
Dude,
And I
sensitive.
was like, dude, what happened there, man? I just asked
Sensitive
you to pick
little
up
guy.
the paper, and he said no. And he's like, I thought you were telling me to put my chair in or something, and I was
Poor
like, well, you
kid.
still said no to me. And then I'm like, then after like everything I said, you were kind of just like being disrespectful to me, and I was just asking you questions. And he's like, I know, I'm sorry, I don't know why I did that, and am I in trouble? I'm like, no, you're not in trouble at all. Like, it's totally
Sounds
fine.
like you got triggered.
Yeah.
Something traumatic, you know.
Maybe. And I was like, you want to stay in here for a second and just collect yourself? And he said, yeah, that'd be cool. And I was like, we're working on this. Come get it. And he was totally fine, but I felt bad for a second, but it kind of took me off guard because he's not anywhere like that kid. You know, he's like super polite, class clown, funny.
From that angle, this way, can you still see the river or no?
From over here?
Like,
yeah, I can see.
no, but yeah, from the where you guys
from
are.
That, it would probably be hard because I don't know. I don't know how well the light would be shining.
You see
off
it. I
of
don't know if you see reflections. Let me see if I think I might have a video of it maybe on here. I'm gonna stop mine too.
Yeah, unless you wanted to shoot another 5 minutes and just in case we just use this shot only.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you guys don't have time or something
No, we have
happens.
time.
we're good,
So
yeah.
it's just you.
No, I mean to get the other shot though.
Oh, like run up there and get it?
No. Like we could leave this for
Yeah.
another,
Yeah, okay.
just in case you guys end up not
I
being
love
able
it.
to do the.
I love it.
Then we could just use this, loop something, or. It's already 56.
You could like play it backwards.
That'd be cool too.
This would be the sunrise and the sunset. It'd be super confusing.
Oh, whoa. That's a good idea too. We could try that and see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Maybe that'd work.
You're fussy now, huh? You're fussy now, huh? You want to eat some more? Is that what's up?
Since I've been losing weight, like my belt hits my belly differently. And it made me have this like horrible rash. It's so annoying.
I know what you mean. I
Like
had
a-
that when I started getting the little belly a couple years
Yeah.
ago, and I was just like, man, this isn't.
Belt rash, I don't know what you call it. So I've been putting like coconut oil on it. It's been helping a lot, but
That's the best thing for chafing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a chafe, but it's so weird.
I have another oil too. I could give you a little jar that would help it heal quicker.
This one has like
So here's
palm
the shot
oil
from up
and-
there.
Oh, it's epic, yeah.
So like you'll see the town, but you don't get to see the river as much. So it depends on how much I guess you zoom in or whatnot.
Yeah, that would be a good shot for the sunrise, unless we do reverse this. But you can't really see the sun is the problem.
Well, we can come back. I can come back too one night.
Okay,
Like if we're going practice.
you could almost like leave it here, just leave. Is anyone
Nah,
even
people
like?
hike up here and shit.
Really?
So yeah, it's not hard for us to come back here. And it's like you said, it's pretty cool to just get out for a second and
Heck yeah, bring
see
guitars.
the sunset.
That new song here is so good.
Thanks. Yeah, it's I like it.
Is that one like no drums, or is it just you guys mainly?
Everything has all of you on it.
Yeah. Because we didn't record that one. That'll be the first set or something.
That's the
That's the
first,
first
just the
set.
live one. Yeah.
Cool.
He was having trouble playing it to a click.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I couldn't get it. I think it's just so new, and it's like this. I don't know. Some songs have a little dynamic, so
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I kind of slowed down going into that part.
Yeah.
Let's see if it's supposed to be cloudy all week. Rain Thursday.
The clouds lowered a little bit over here, I feel like.
So we could film this anytime during this week. This is something you don't have to have like
No.
edited. Or
Well, now I see like kind of the lighting. I just wanted to see what the environment looked like for the lights a little bit. Because it is really cool if you try to like make people feel like the screen's like coming towards them with the lights. It's like
Mhm.
crazy. I try to not, like with the Go By Light stuff, we try to only use like a couple different colors. That way it doesn't get like DJ-y,
right.
like cheesy, like
yeah.
really be,
Smart.
try to be like really minimal, like with colors just subtle.
I like that. It helps things stand out a little bit more.
And then the hits just blast it. Yeah, so so your parents are gonna come. Your mom's gonna come.
I think my dad's left hunting today, so
She wanted to bring a date though, and we were supposed to ask.
Oh,
her
I'm
about
playing, so I don't know who she would.
who?
tickets. Your mom wanted to bring.
Not your mom.
Your mom wanted to bring somebody else.
Oh, maybe I told her to let me know if she was. But
She asked her at the end of the night. She was like, I think I would bring maybe not Chris, but
I know. I told her to let me know today. Ellie.
Ellie. So I guess we would ask Jordan, and we told her we would ask Jordan if there was spots. So we have like 3 on our guest list. A table is 4, right?
So we have that band table, you know, that round one, but she
Yeah.
would get blasted right there. Like,
That's what my mom said. She said, don't give me a table. I can kind of sit towards the back because I'll be with the baby anyway.
we could give her a table in the back. It's not
Okay.
a problem. It hasn't sold out. There's still a couple tables.
Leave it to us to not sell it out. Jeez.
No, it's just that we didn't promote it the last show because we had to wait till that guy, because he thought he was going to buy 60 tickets. The guy that bought 44.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would have sold out like that. 'Cause-
We got 40.
yeah, dude. It's like, dang. But he really liked us.
Are you promoting it now?
Yeah.
We are too.
See, I fixed the poster finally.
Oh yeah, I did. Yours is better.
Well, the first one was all the Knight's Ferry bait and tackle.
You probably thought we were gonna bring that other, huh? I don't really like. I don't really want to play big shows with them yet because they're just not. It's not dialed. Like, and I'm
Yeah.
not. The idea is not to play shows with them. That's not the point of playing with that.
Yeah, that was like a healing type thing.
It's
for
like,
people.
yeah,
Individuals
we
that
wanna
can't.
do that house stuff
Yeah.
where it's like we want to do like a network of house shows that's not a show. It's like interactive, you know.
No, for sure.
And my goal
Yeah.
is to kind of eventually, hopefully, pull you and John in when they're a little bit more. I think it would be fun to have some drums and like some.
Yeah, just like a kick and snare, even, or just
yeah,
a
like
snare.
A lower key way. I don't know if John would be down. I feel like he might think it's too weird, but I would invite him anyways eventually, you know.
Yeah, the what's the girl's name?
Aubrey.
She's so nice. No, the
Brooke?
girl Brooke's super nice.
She's
Yeah.
so nice. Yeah, you like
cool.
hanging out with her.
Good
She can get a
massage.
massage for her, dude. Yeah.
I might get a boner is the problem. Shoot.
She's not have a problem. It happens.
The Bangkok slapdown. My buddy went to Bangkok for a mission trip and got a massage. He's married, really fundamentalist Christian, like, and he got a boner during it. And the lady's like, "Oh, so excited!" And she slapped it, and it went limp.
Wait, what?
Scared the shit out of him, probably.
Well, he was like so Christian, like very like just straight and narrow, and he got a boner during the massage at a mission. He was on the missions thing, and he didn't know how to react. She's like, "Oh no, I got a boner," and she said, "Oh, you're so excited!" She slapped it, and it killed rushed the blood out of it, and he went limp.
I wonder if she like knew that, or that's some weird.
She probably knew he wasn't interested, because
I mean,
Will said he went to the place in Oakdale and she gave him a happy evening.
oh yeah, it happens.
I was like,
It's happened a couple times. I was wearing my Lawnmower Nita shirt, and they tried. I'm like, I can't do this in this shirt. If I get like, arrested, it'll be on the news.
that'd be a sting operation, you know?
Yeah, yeah. And then when I said no, she pulled her shirt down and showed me all these bruises she had. I was like, oh man.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she had like some bruising or something. I don't know what. Yeah, the chick like pulled her shirt down. She's like, yeah, look. It was the place you guys told me to go, the Angel or whatever.
oh.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like sex trafficking thing.
Oh, for sure. All those places are.
So she was like trying to like tell you.
I guess so. I was just like, well, I don't know what you're doing. But now thinking about it, I guess she probably was.
She was like, "Oh, this guy doesn't roll like that, so like help
Oh.
me." That's fucking wild. Actually,
crazy.
that's a wild experience, Jordan.
Yeah. Yeah. But the cops already know. Like, they know. all
They
these
do
places.
know.
It's just that you can't. You gotta. The health department's actually in charge of those places, not the cops.
Right.
So the health department goes in, sees it, and they bust tons of those places, but they usually focus in the city. So they'll eventually get over here and bust all those places too. Well, they busted one in Stockton recently.
I thought
Yeah, I think
Oakdale
they
even got
busted one
busted
in
too.
Oakdale,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was
Yeah,
the one we
they're
went
on
to.
it. I mean, they know they're not stupid. It's just
Right.
they got it. I'm sure there's a lot of red tape to get through.
Sure, there's a couple cops that've got some handies there.
Oh, for sure. Dude, the shot's looking really cool now. For if you added some, what's it called? Stars. Yeah.
If you can say
Man, that's
I think we're good.
all right.
You guys good with that?
Yep.